Okay. First of all, I delete the all data. Okay. Next one,
Okay.
use the VLOOKUP and plus minus. Have you clear uh, VLOOKUP using how to look to use the VLOOKUP?
Yeah,
That's clear.
VLOOKUP, I'm fine. Yes,
Oh,
VLOOKUP, I'm fine.
okay, then you can use the VLOOKUP for lookup values. Okay, for looking the values and get the answer. That's why we use the VLOOKUP. And here, I want to log this value also. Okay, okay. So for select these values, then also we log these values. Why? Because these values we need to be fixed. Okay?
Correct.
And next one, we use the table array. Here we say it's the name section right here, and then left to right. Then also this I log it ends because I don't want to move on it. Okay. Then what's we want to find out this column index number. Yeah. Each and every columns have different index number, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's why how can we find out this column index number? Okay. Here we have the one column index. I write it, but other column index was for value. How can we change this and increment order? Okay. Then you can use the match. Match is very perfect way to match this column value. Which position column is R? Okay. Position 2, 3,
Okay.
4, what's it? Okay. That's why we use the match instead of it. So that's right. Here's a match bracket on, and then first of all select the lookup value. This is my lookup value. Okay, and then I don't know log it because I move it and show it different values. Then
Correct.
lookup array. Here we select these
Select.
things only, heading ends only,
Oh,
not other values,
okay.
because I want to start these values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay, then log this value because I don't need to move on. And then I want to exact match, just use a put a 0 right here. Then bracket close. This is match part which identify the column index number. After that, you put say a comma, and then again you put a 0 for exact match. Okay, and then bracket put your formula is completed.
So the zero is just to close the match, basically.
Yes, close the match
And
is
then,
the exact match. Also, close the match is exact match.
okay, got it.
Okay, exactly match this thing. Then this will be give the answer. Okay, and just click on it, and we got this value, and just drag on this, and then we got all values. And when you write any values,
Okay.
like here,
So
suppose there is a
so
short.
so correct.
Yes. Mm.
So in VLOOKUP, right? So when we do the same thing almost, but we
Yes.
don't do, let's say when we did the percentage above, uh,
Wh- What
the one for the VLOOKUP, not that one, for the VLOOKUP.
for the
Yes. So
VLOOKUP?
we give, yeah. So we give the value, which is B20, and then we select the table and we give the column number what we want from,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
And then close the VLOOKUP. Here we use match,
Yes.
and then basically, okay.
We're basically getting the column index number.
Okay, but the array is, the table should be the same as the one for
Yes.
VLOOKUP, right? For match.
Yes. Table is same because here in this table we have the value. That's why we select
Oh,
all table area.
okay.
Okay. Now, okay. Next one we talk about the index and match. Okay. Index value is identify which position of these values for the column section and for the row section. Okay. Index is identified as a matrix. Okay. Is here is column formation and here is row formation, right? And then is identify which numbers values I want to identify. Which number of columns are there, which number of rows are there. That's why we use the index plus match also for in situ VLOOKUP. Okay. How can we do that?
Okay.
Just for usage index and night here. So first of all, select the array. Which array is my table? Okay, this is my table, right? And then use the comma. Okay. Then next one is my row number. I want to identify the row number by on behalf of names, right? So just use as a match, and the lookup value is my name. Okay. And then I want to fix this value because I don't move on. And then next one is lookup array. Which one is why I look up this value, this whole column. Okay. Here we have the
Okay.
row number. Okay, and then log this also. And then comma, match type is exact match, then user 0. This is give your row number. And then next one is I want to identify the column number. For the column number, which one I use? Match. Lookup value is my this heading. Okay, and I don't lock this part because I change this or move on. Okay, then lookup add, which was I look up this line. Okay, this row I look up. That's why we got the column number, and then lock it, and then comma, then exact match you use to 0, and then again you can close the index formula also. Okay, first of all close match formula, then close index formula. That's clear.
Yes.
And then we put on it, then we got this value. Okay.
Okay.
What's we have done the wrong? Okay. This one I don't lock it. My mistake. Okay, yeah, he this sends I don't lock it. That's why we got schedule. That's good. Okay, this is index and match and VLOOKUP plus match.
Okay.
Got it?
So let's type in Vishal in the same index number. Let's see what comes up.
Yes. So then,
So it's the same exact thing basically.
yes, same exactly. Okay.
Okay.
For getting matching value, this then we can use this state. Okay. 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 Next one will start some formatting right here. Okay. As student, I start formatting. Make some column as my conditional formatting. You know what a conditional formatting?
I've done it a couple times using that conditional formatting icon there.
Okay. Then
But
you know what a conditional formatting.
yeah, a little bit. Like let's say if the value is below 10, the cell highlights to red or green or
Yes. Yes.
some small stuff like that. Nothing big, you know.
Okay. Then first of all we have the one value. Suppose I take this value. Okay. And paste as like this. Okay. First of all, I want to highlight the topmost values of the percentage and highlight the lowermost values of the percentage by use of the condition formatting. Here we have the condition formatting where you have to apply some condition and format your cells. Okay, that's why you use
Correct.
the conditional formatting. Okay, first of all, we have the multiple option right here. First of all is highlight cell rules. In highlight cell rules, we have the greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contain or delete occurring duplicate values. All of this is come here. Okay. When we use the greater than, suppose I want to write here. Suppose I for this part I subject one we choose. Okay, and then here I want to click on the greater than values, and then here we have the greater than values. I want to say check the values of greater than is by 75. Okay, about the 75 right here, and then here we have the formatting colors, right? Red, green, yellow, pale. Okay, which one formatting you're gonna wanna do. And if you want to custom format, you can do your own formatting. Just right here, format cell, go to the cycle to the format cell here, and then you can want to apply. Suppose you want to take the ball, okay? You want to change the colors, okay? Then I want to change the colors, custom colors right here, okay? Font color. Suppose here we do this color, okay? You apply the border, you apply the fill color right here, okay? I use this fill color, and then click on OK. This is my custom formats. Okay, you can also apply the custom format right here. And then you can check any value greater than, suppose 75, 85, anything you can use it. Okay, to show the greater than values right here. This is my simple formatting. If you have to write these different values, suppose here I write 72, then my formatting is removed, right? And then if you write here is a 78, then my formatting is applied. Okay, formatting one time you apply, then we can change and any value formatting or automatically changed. Okay, and in this
Right.
section again, we can use the lower formatting right here. Suppose here I want to apply the formatting less than values. This is my suppose is 70, less than 70, I want to highlight this. Okay. And then for this purpose, I use a right late field. Okay. You can also use a custom format. Okay. If you want. Here we use a right late field. If values is changed in this conditional formatting, your formats will automatically applied. Okay. Simple way.
Yes,
You.
that's simple. Yes, yes.
Okay. If you do to highlight the value in between the values, just right here is a between option, and then here choose some between portions. Suppose here I want to choose 82. Suppose here is my 60. Okay, 80 to 60, then whole values of between 80 to 16 will be highlighted.
And
Okay.
how many? Let's assume how many conditional formatting you can give on one row.
As many of you can. Okay, but as limit your formatting will be applied in not a same way. Okay, two formatting not overlap right here. Okay,
Okay, for example, let's
just
say
enough.
you say 80 to 60 is whatever yellow, right? And
Yes.
then and then you select and say greater than 60 red. What comes out?
Yeah, let us see. And greater than 60 when we use it. That's right here. Then what will we get? There we use the last formatting will be applied. Okay, that's why we don't use, remember that don't use this type of formatting. This can be overlap. Okay, the last formatting you can apply is this will be applied, right?
Okay, whatever is the last, basically.
Yes, basically. That's why we can you apply the formatting as not overlap others values. Okay,
Okay.
you can apply as much more values, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Suppose here I applied here is greater than 70, and then here we have the 70, but we have to sacrifice about 67. We got the formatting, but here 70 about the 70 value whole applied the last uh, uh, conditional you
Okay,
can
got
apply,
it. Got it.
right?
As long as it meets the criteria, it changes.
Yes, yes, basically. Okay. Next one is my equal to. Equal to is mainly used for the course identify highlight some equals value. We want to highlight same values. Suppose you have to some criteria to identify is some specific value, then you can use it. Suppose here I select the range of my subject tree, and then I want to highlight the 79 value right here. Okay, because we use this 79 value right here, and then you choose any of type of formatting. Okay. Here, we highlight the 79 values. Okay. Then we select only highlighting 79 values and other values will be highlight. Okay. To highlight a specific value, we can use it for the equal to portion. Okay.
Okay.
And next one is text that content. Text that content in the sense we you want to highlight here is A gate, B gate, anything you can want to highlight here. Suppose I highlight the only B gates, then here we use the text that content because this is part of the text. That's why you can use only on the text part, not the number part, right? Where we have the B, then we all B have highlighted, right?
Yes.
Okay. For text purpose, you can use this text that content highlighters. And then again, next one is my date token. Okay, for date token parts, let us see. Here we use a date right here. Is my last month date we use 06 2025 and just use it. Okay, and then here we have to use by 2007 2025. Here we have the date values. Okay. This is my simple dates. Okay. For dates purpose, for the highlighting the date values, then you can use the dates. Okay. Then here we have right here. Here we date, okay, where we have to this is this year here we have to got this. Here we have the yesterday value, today value. You can highlight anything right here. In this portion, we have multiple options. Okay, not of by default we can write anything. Here we have the multiple option, right? It says for highlighting the today value, for highlighting the tomorrow values, anything you can use it. If you solve some of you highlight tomorrow values, you highlight today values. Okay, and then you highlight in the last 7 days values. Okay, and if you highlight last week values, and if you highlight this week values. Okay, next week values you can you highlight this, last month values you can highlight, this month values you highlight it, and then next month values you can highlight it. This is used on for per date format. Okay, not a value, not a text, right? For highlighting the dates, if you want, then you can use this date tracking formatting, right?
Okay.
Okay. Then come to the next one here. We have the duplicate values option also. We can, if you want to highlight the duplicate values, then you can use this part. Okay. And duplicate values is any of them. Okay. For the numbers, for the texts, for the dates, anything you can use it right here. Okay. Suppose here we use a subject for, right? And then here I want to highlight the duplicate values. Just click on the duplicate values and then what's it was here. Here we got the duplicate value 74, 74, 74. Here we have the duplicates. And then if you want to highlight unique value also, then we can click on the unique value, then you got the unique value also. Okay.
Okay.
If you want highlight unique duplicates, anything you can use this by this formatting, right?
Got it.
Oh. And then again, next one is top and bottom loops. Here we have the top and bottom loops right here. Okay. Top and bottom is used for the finding top position and bottom position of any value. Suppose here we have a percentage right here. Then I want to find out the top two percentage. Okay. Here we have the top 10. Okay. You can customly write here is any value. If you have the more values, then you can write your custom value. Suppose we want to find top most 50, top 20, top 5, any of them you can find out this here. And if I highlight this as a green color. Okay. And then if you want to apply the top three, then top three values will be highlighted on the percentage section. All right. And then you can
Okay.
use the bottom values right here. To bottom 10 values, I use the bottom three values. Just use this bottom three values. And what will we give here? Here, give the bottom three values right here. Okay. By the applying the top and bottom values, then you can use this parts. Okay. By the use of rank. Okay. And then you can also use this the percentage format. Suppose here we have the multiple values right here. Then we want to top 10%, top 20%, 25%. How many of them is top 10%? Okay. For the 10 papers, we have only one value, right? First, I increase this 30%, then we got the three values, okay? Percentage will be increase and decrease by yourself, okay? And we highlight these values. And then if you want to bottom 10%, then you can use this bottom 10% right here. Okay? To use this bottom 30%, okay? Then here we got the bottom values, right? And next one, if you want to show the values above the average and below the average, then you can use of this formula also. And in this case, we don't have any values condition right here. Okay, we directly uses above values and below values, below average, above average. Okay. Just right here. Okay. Here we have this for conditions. Okay. Come to the next part here is data bars. Okay, data bars is used for the showing simple bar graph on your cells for your own behalf of your values. Okay,
Okay.
I want it. Okay, here we select the person average marks right here, and then I want to apply the data bars. And which color you want to apply the data bars if we have the multiple types of color right here. Suppose I apply this blue box. Here we have these values bar. Okay. Which values is greater, then we got the bar graph is greater, then we values is less, then we got the values is less type. Okay. This is simple
Okay.
for applying the bar graph right here. Next one, if you want to do same thing by use of the color scale. Suppose here I want to highlight this thing by use of the color scale. Just use it color scale. Here we have green, yellow, and red color. Green color is showing highest value. Red color is showing lowest value, and then blue color is showing is my uh, average values. Okay. So suppose
Okay.
is this color scale you can use for the identify the values, and then the all of them is covered this parts. Okay. You can still have this multiple values right here. Any of them you can select it. Right? And next one, I use this parts here. And then we have the symbols icon sets. Okay. You can also use the icon set. Okay. Some of trade so stock market persons mostly use this type of symbols for your values identification. Okay. If you want to show the your sales above average below, and then you can show this by use of this icons also. Okay, we have the multiple of icon, you can use it for indications. Okay. This is my simple way you can use it. Okay. This is icons way you can apply the formatting. Okay,
Okay.
that's clear.
Yes.
Okay. If you apply some formatting right here and then I want to remove it, then what you do? Just for the here, we have the clear rules options. Okay, clear rules option. You want to say, clear the rule on the selected cell. You want to clear the rules for entire sheet. You if you want to remove the all rules by entire sheet, then you can click on the clear rule from entire sheet. If you want to clear the rule on the selected cell, then click on the selected cells. Okay, then I click on the selected cells, then all the conditional formula you can apply in this cell will be removed. Okay,
Yep.
and then I also and then I want to remove this rules by your whole formats. And what you do, just use a clear rule for my entire sheet. And what will happen here? All the sheets values will be cleared.
Correct.
Okay. If you
Yep.
want to remove these values. Okay. Next one will be come to the formatted table. Here we have the formatted table. You can also use this type of thing. Okay. Many of them is use these parts. Okay.
Yeah, I used it few times. Just
Okay.
select the table and then
First of all, why we need these values? Suppose here we use the 11 values and then here we write here some values. Suppose Vikram, right here, and then right here the square values. Okay. Here we don't apply right now is formulas, but after that, you can apply it and formulas will be automatically applied. And then formatting is not where directly will apply. Sometimes formatting not applied directly. Then what you do, first of all, you select the whole cell, then use the format filter and then click on the next one. Then we got the for proper formatting for the borders and anything you can use it. Okay.
correct.
But
Correct.
if you select whole table and then change into as a format as a table, any of these and you can use it. Suppose I use this pass, and then we have two options. My table is headed. If you uncheck this, then what should we have here? We got the heading table by default. Okay, but here, if you use this again, and then here we check on this part, then what we have, first column will be automatically convert into table heading. Okay, and
Right.
this is important for us. And then if we write here is a next line values. Okay, suppose here I write here 12 values, automatically formula will be applied. And then here I write something. Okay, I write here is a and then write 75. Then for formula will be directly applied. No need to write whole of things. Okay. This
Okay.
is not applied because of the this is locked because okay. If you don't lock it, then this will be applied. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay. This is my simple formatting, and this formatting is also important for filtering the options. Okay, here we have the filter option right here. Suppose here we have the percentage, average marks, any of them. When we click on it, here we have this filters option. Short, smallest to largest, short, largest to smallest, anything you can shorting or use it. If you want to hide something, okay, then you can just hide on it. So suppose here I don't want to need the show the file value, just click on it, and then what will you get? Here we the hide the file values. Okay, if you don't want to apply, then clear filter from the result, then we can clear it. Okay. Here we have to sort the values in form smallest to largest, largest to smallest. Okay, sorting by colors. If you apply some colors, okay. If you number formatting, you can use equal to, don't equal to, greater than, anything you can write here. Suppose you want to apply show the values of the greater than values of 75 only, and then use okay. Then here was okay. Sorry, I apply the percentage values and then use the format numbers. Okay, sorry. Suppose here I want to show the value for 75%, I think is greater than 75%. So just write is a percentage also, because here I don't use this, then we got this. Then what's the value here? The only 75% values will be guarded. Okay. Why the
Okay.
apply for this formatting? Okay, we got the filter values also, and then apply this everything, right? Okay. Simple. You can format as a table and then use it. Okay. And yeah, next one is cell styling. Cell styling mostly used for the shallow simple cell. Okay, you for applying the single column cells, and then if you apply the range of the cells, then you can use it the cell styling. Okay, right here. This is
Okay.
not ever you can use this. This is not have to use that. Yeah? If you directly apply the cell formatting, then you can use it. Okay, directly you have the you want to apply this type of thing, then you can use it. Okay, but I can't use this purpose because this is not necessary yet.
Okay. Yes. Are we doing rules or no?
Which rules?
In under conditional formatting rules.
Okay, here we have the new rules, right?
Yes.
Right. If you want to write here as a new use, you can also apply the use for format a cell one test values, format cell on that columns, okay? It contains which contain you want. Okay, same thing you can use it for the greater than, between, less than, cell values, which one are used to that's
But
okay.
can we write new rules or no?
No, this rules is same as like above you showed it. Okay, this
Okay.
is only our option will be applied.
Okay. So you can't write new rules basically.
No. This is extra option will be given, and I think you can also have these values right here, because duplicate unique values also have this. Okay,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
the
Okay.
extra rules. We can write your own self. Okay, here we have the rules, same as this.
Okay.
Okay. Then here we have the insert and delete option. Insert and delete option is mainly used for the inserting your rows and columns, and then sheets. Sheets call for inserting sheet. You can use the this plus symbol. And if you want to insert columns and rows, just use Control plus and Control minus. Simple. Select the whole columns, and then use the Control plus and Control minus. Simple. Use Control plus. Use for the insert, and Control minus use for the delete. Okay. So once you
Okay.
delete, as you select it, okay. If you insert it, just Control plus. Then once you get here, new columns will be added. Select the column and then Control plus will be applied. And if you want to my Control minus, then all the columns will be deleted. Okay. Don't need to use this parts. Okay. Directly you can use the shortcuts, because this shortcut is easy. And then if you don't need to this parts, then again you can right click on it and then use the insert delete option. Okay. We have this for values right here. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Next one, we have this formatting as right here. It's for the row height, auto fit row height, column width. So you can default values right here. But this is also, I can use this by this purpose, and then double click on it. Okay. You can also write here is a row height. What's my row height? So when we select this parts, and then if you want to apply row height, say the manually, then you can use it. Okay. For
Okay.
15.16 pixel, right here is my row height. Okay. If you increase it, then increase row height, and then if you decrease the height, you can decrease the height.
Okay.
Okay. This is simple way. And then next one is my hide and unhide values. For hiding the rows and hiding the rows columns, you can use it. For the hide rows, you can use Control plus 9. Okay. Here we can hide the rows, and then if you unhide the rows, then you can use the values as a Control Shift and then hash symbol. Okay. For unhide the
Okay.
rows. Okay.
Okay.
Simple. Just for hiding the rows, Control plus 9. Which one 9 is where we have the this type of symbol. Okay. This is
Yep.
hide rows. And for the unhide, Control plus Shift plus dash symbol. Okay, for unhide rows. And for hide columns, you can use here. Now, when we hover this thing, you can also show the shortcut of key of this parts. Okay. For the hide columns, you can use the Control plus O for hiding the column. Control plus 0 is hiding the column. Okay. For hiding the column, just use a Control plus Shift plus this symbol. Okay. And then use this 900 where we have this symbol, right?
Okay. Let
Not a number system values, number tab
correct.
values. Okay.
Right.
So if
For
you yes, tell me.
to insert, you said Control plus plus, right?
Yes.
Can you show that one time? I just tried doing it. It didn't work for me.
Okay. If you insert the column, just select the column and then use the Control plus. So use a Control plus symbol.
What about row?
For the row section, if you want, select the rows and then use a Control plus. If you don't have this thing, okay, suppose here we can select the only cell, and then if you want to Control plus, okay, then here we write option we use. But here, if you want to, if you don't use this, why which of all those will be selected? Okay, one thing, one second. Okay. For the because this is my cell formatting, that's why we will use. For the you can on the cell, then you can apply the Control plus. Then what you have here, we have the option right here for which one we wanna do. We'll shift the cells right, shift the cells down, shift the cell entire rows, and then insert the entire columns. What you wanna do, because here we have the only selected one cell. If you selected on all rows, then it automatically find out to you insert new rows. Okay. If you had to select all columns, then you automatically he find out key you insert the columns. Right? If you don't, you have to select only cells. Then we can apply the Control plus then this option. And here we can select it. Okay. Entire rows, entire column, shift to cell right up and down. Right direction is the column for, and down direction for the rows values. All right.
Got it.
Okay. And for the delete section, same thing will be occurred. When we delete option, we can also have this option right here. Okay. If you select hold the table values, then you can apply the Control 7, then automatically the rows will be deleted. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. Uh, Next one, rename the series is very simple. You can double click on it and then you can rename it. Okay. It's not necessary to write here to tap on this part because it is not necessary for the move coin copy sheets is
Yeah,
also
that's
required.
fine. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine with
This is
that.
not my mode. Okay. Next one, I also explained something else. Suppose here, if you want to summarize some of this value, some untold, you can also talk about letters. Okay. Some. If you want to calculate this average, just click on the average and you calculate this all average values. Okay. If you want to apply directly, not here to write here is a formula. Not here to write here is a formula, then you can use it. Okay. Count numbers, maximum, find out the maximum values, minimum values, and then if you want to mod function, goes to the mod function, we have this mod function right here. Okay. You can use it.
Okay.
Okay. So directly you can click on this part and then all cells, above cells will be selected and then calculates. Okay. You can also
Okay.
use it. And next one is my values down, right, up. What's this means? For shift the values, for copy values. I think the usage. If you want to copy these values in down direction, sorry, in the down direction, we can use it and then use here for down parts. Then click on this, then we got these values. If you click on the right part, then we got the values of right section. And if you click on the upper left part, then we got this same values of the left section. Okay, and then you can click on the up part, then you got these values. Okay, same as it, you use the control D for you use, and then right here is a control D for doing the down values. Control D for the down, right?
Okay.
Okay. And let's with this other. Here we have the clear formatting, clear rules, clears contain anything we can want to clear, then you can use this part. Okay, for the clearing anything is
Okay.
used for the single way. And the next one is my important is sorting. Okay, if you don't have to use the format as a table, and then you want to apply a sorting right here. Suppose I take this value. Yeah, I use it. Let's see. I use these values. I also talk about some formula for this parts. I copy this and use this in new cell. Okay. And then I want to apply the formattings here directly. Okay. If you want to sorting, then you can use it. But if you want to custom sort to and apply directly filter, then uses this a filter option. Select the whole cells and light shears. Then we watch it goes here. Here we got the filter option directly. We don't need to apply format as table if you want to filter, and then directly you can apply it. Okay. This then you
Okay.
can use this parts, right? Okay. And then you can when you want to select only one section of parts. Suppose here we want to shift showing the daily values, and we got the daily values right here. Right?
Yep.
Right? And then one thing I also show text, remove this pass, and then I calculate this total values. Okay, you know the total values right here. To write for the total values, you can use the equal. Okay, sorry. For this purpose, we not have the directly right here. Then this is not working. Okay. Select all values. This is my simple total, right?
Right.
Okay. And then if you apply the filter, suppose here I apply the filter on city and select only one city. And then here, what's the total value is here? Same. But I want to take the total value. If I apply the filter, then the only total these values, not whole values. Here we have the
Correct.
whole values total. Then what we use for this purpose?
I guess sum if.
No, not for this part. It's not using the sum if right here. Here for this section, we use I clear the formatting. For this purpose, we have the one formula right here. Its name is the subtotal. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
subtotal. And then you use right here is a subtotal. And then subtotal, we have multiple option right here. Average, count, maximum, minimum products, standard deviation, standard deviation P, and standard deviation products, and sum, variance, okay, and average. I want to calculate this sum. Then what you choose a number 9. Okay, number 9 equal to put the comma and then select whole values. Which one are you submit? Then select it the whole values right here. Okay, I select it and then bracket close and I hit the enter. We got the same values right. Okay, we got same value.
Why number 9?
Because for summing, because in
Oh, for
subtotal we
summing.
have, okay, for the
Okay.
subtotal we have multiple type of values, average, count, many of
Right.
things.
Right. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay. And if you apply the filter right here, suppose here we select only Delhi, Mumbai, I think I select the Mumbai only. Then once you guess here, we got the total value of only Mumbai sections, not just all totals, right?
Okay.
Okay. By this way, we can calculate on the sum values. Okay. For you, if you apply the filter, then you can total value calculates by on behalf of the filter values. Okay. You can use the sum subtotal also. That's clear.
Yes.
That's enough for today's class. Any doubts?
Yes. No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do this practice,
Okay.
and then I also send some assignment for conditional formatting. Okay. Do also this part.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.